What's up? Tower Tiffy out here. Welcome back to another stream. Is my mic on? Mic check. Yep. Alright. Everything's all good to go. Okay, so change of plans today. Seems like Pokemon TCG Live is under maintenance, so I won't be able to play that today. That's the plan, was to start off with that and, you know, do some artwork. But that's okay. We've got Pokemon Unite as a great alternative, as a great backup. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up the, let's see, let's hook up the switch here. There we go. All right, and we are ready to go. So yes, photo introduction, webcomic artist for the webcomic Reborn Daughter. You can buy that on for free. So what do I stream here? I do video games. I also stream. I don't have any projects to do right now, but you know, I took a little break, so I'm just kind of warming up and just kind of putting my muscle memory back into practice, just doing some reps. So that's what I'm going to be doing later in the stream. I'm just going to open up with some. I didn't do any dailies last night. I was up all night playing Persona 3 Reloaded, which is going to make some fun, by the way. Tonight's doing that thing again. We're just going to have to restart it. It always happens. Well, I don't want to say always, but it happens every once in a while. It just doesn't boot up, and I can't start the game. Come on, Unite. Just start the game. You can do it. Why must you do this to me? Okay, there we go. There's the. Awesome. Okay. class 3. Not exactly in masters yet. Got a lot of damage. We got some old we did. We ran into a team that doesn't have okay. Charmander's sharing. Sorry, like, I only have battle sensitive. One thing I really just don't like about this one. No! Charmander! Gotta respect my X attack. Thank you. Clutch. Alright. Come back here. Okay, listen, I appreciate you absolutely. You're doing a little too much. You've got a whole lot of the I got you right now, Jiggy. Ranger that one? Okay. Absolutely. I'm the jungler now. Oh, snap. Oh, okay. Looks like you didn't need me at all. there, Axel. I'm coming with my giant hurricane. Giant water shuriken. Hey, you're all stuck on the left side, huh? Yeah, made a big mistake.
Either there's a really good battle. I remember the rule that being we have ulti again. We're gonna get it, boys. That's green. Stop him. Alright.
I don't want to say I did great. I don't want to say I did well either. But I will say we had some pretty bad teammates. I don't remember Charizard doing anything that whole game. And plus, a defender would have been nice. But I'm part of the problem because I didn't. But at least we got the MVP. But that's one time we lost. So let's say we get a battle again if you don't want to fight with these people. Okay, we try it again. Now, my favorite Pokemon type is Ice. So when I started playing Unite, aside for Greninja being the big exception because I love Greninja, I've kind of restricted myself to only playing with the Ice types. And we actually got a nice handful of Ice types in the game. So, is there an Ice type for every role? No, but maybe we'll get there. I'm thinking about just Ice types in general. I don't think we ever will. I mean, is there be an Ice supporter? Defenders, I can see it. We have a lot of tanky ice Pokemon that aren't really tanky realistically, right? Because they have ice deception. But in Unite, they're able to, so we can appreciate the bulkiness. I forgot how to use the share. I was supposed to let them really keep way too much damage. Let's go. It's time to go. No, wait, buddy. You need to keep the pressure on. On my cooldown. Yeah, I just got straight cooldown. Okay. Gotta go, man. You gotta go. The only block. Come here. Oh, it's those Space on YouTube. How we doing today? Oh, that's a lot. Do something. Thank you. You should stay with us. Both making the same mistake. And burn. Armor going crazy. People, please do not fight in your opponent's goal. That is so silly. Let's keep this going with me. It's going good. I'm a little upset that Pokemon TCG Live is on maintenance right now. The plan today was a card game, but Unite is a good alternative. So I'm playing, we're on Unite right now. Is it armor? Yeah, Mammoth Swan. Actually, got a net so that's why I'm playing the World Champions. Which was not so different from what, but I did play it with the high horsepower. I mean, playing so I find it very interesting. Get that crowd control. But I do agree when it comes to the items. I do agree with the PSP share. I forget what it's called. Because Mammal Swine is meant to attack. You guys, yeah, this team just loves pushing on the opponent's freaking roll. It's not a good idea. Put down an attack position. But yeah, these guys were pushing way too hard. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta play some game from the fight. That's all you do. My job is not to get KO'd. Stop control. Alright. Well, that's that. point, and they got the goal. This team is so aggressive. Here comes a father fight. They managed to get. Oh, if we can get. Alright, we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. Back here. You don't need Ray, guys. There's a hooper ready to do his ulti right here. I'm just saying. Oh man. Love to see it. The team was a little too aggressive for my taste, but fortunately our opponent's team didn't play well enough to punish us for our aggressiveness, right? So yeah, that's a W. Let's go, W. And give everybody a like. Yeah, I am doing solo. Alright, almost the open last. So I didn't get to play Greninja that last game, but you know, nobody wanted to pick defender, and someone had to do it. As well, give them some mammal crime. I do enjoy playing I'm still waiting for Weavile to be in this game. Ever since this game came out, we're gonna get Weavile and he's gonna be an assassin. It's my favorite Pokemon. I can't wait. And it's been 3 years already. We still don't have Weavile in this game. We got everybody else under the sun. But you know what? At this point, I feel like we're gonna get Sneasler instead. And I don't like Sneasler. So I'm really hoping we don't get Sneasler. Really hoping we don't get Sneasler. Alright, so we have... Who wants to go mid? Okay, or wants to go mid first? We have an I think Umbra will now PCC. No, I'm typically okay. I know this is gonna look crazy because I have the Wandering style Ninja skin, but I am a free-to-play player, so I believe in free-to-play, the faith. But the only reason why I do have this thing is because a friend gave me the gems to my game again. So I technically didn't need it. But no, very free to play. I never get the battle pass. Now, those Greninja suits are full, but am I gonna buy the battle pass? No. The battle pass makes me feel like they just took like broken fire and just put it together. Okay, cool. Now when we push you guys back, we take the middle. We take the middle. Let's just leave. Before the jungler comes in. Ah, yeah. My friend, my friend. Okay. This is going on. So far. Alright, good. The opponent's team. They have. Yeah, there's no surfing. I gotta use your team. No man, no man. My friend, let me tell you, I'm sure. You don't know. Everybody's weak. Get him, bird. Alright, they let the goal go in. Alright, I'll defend bottom. I only have 9 No, I did it first. It's cooler for me. Looks like you got it. Oh yeah, I've been playing Greninja since the game came out. Greninja was one of the... I've been playing Greninja for 3 years, so I should have a low guy right now. Hey, what's up? Oh no, you're done goof, now you're on cooldown. Oh, my buddy's here. Oh, that's it. You got me in luck. got me. Just got me. Alright, nobody's up there, so I guess it's not No, stay here, Umbreon. Umbreon! No! We should have stayed. Not sure if I actually hit the game there. For seconds to get my ulti back. Can I get my ulti back in 20 seconds? That's my bad. You know, this is my favorite thing from the release about it. I get my ulti like every minute. Pretty quick. But I'm at 71% after 20 seconds. Get people roared out of it. Defender, everybody has their ultis up. Let's go for the shirt. Come on. Who's alive? Mimikyu? Oh, double kill. Okay. Double kill. It's just Crustle. He can't take on the Rayquaza by himself. Oh, he didn't get Rayquaza. Alright, we're out of here. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Oh my goodness. That was so scary. Mimikyu with the clutch here. Because the Gengar had no HP. He caught the Greninja and Gengar just happened to, like, you know, be next to him and just get hit by that by the AoE of that move. So we'll take it. And Rayquaza got the Wigglytuff. So everybody was just too weak to fight the Rayquaza. And Mimikyu just kind of capitalized. So we'll take that. You got a good job. Mimikyu, you clutched it, so you got a good job. This entire I'm doing great. Umbreon, you freaking abandoned me, so you're not getting a life from me. On that bottom lane. I'm still upset about that. Like, he could have... It was way too late to go to top lane to defend it. So there was just no point in backing out. Alright, yeah, that was lucky. That was lucky. Everything just kind of fell together. I'll take it. That's a W. That's another diamond. One more win and I go to Ultra Class 2. So we love to see it. I didn't get my shuriken out because Wigglytuff hit me with the sing. Oh, we got the same number. Oh, we have the same Inteleon too. don't feel too bad about this team. I just hope Lupa knows what they're doing. My guy Yantelion was great last game. If you're gonna pick Venusaur, please pick Solar Beam. Please don't be a Giga Drain Venusaur. Because we need rain. I'm not a rain. I'm sure I'm playing with Shurikens, but I'm not that much. Wow, it's the same team. Sort of. Pretty much 3 of the same Pokemon. There's 2 different defenders in the line. But they got the AG Slam. Why are we all dodging? What's going on? Yes, the Venusaur's playing stability. I don't know, Top's looking great. I'm not behind you, Venusaur. I'm coming. I am tapping these buttons. The minions not even moving. Like, it's actually crazy. I would prefer to be defended. back up, everybody. Someone needs to go back. Oh! Oh no! I was a little confused there. That's fine. That's the wrong dimension. Shuriken gives you HP back. Now I got way more HP back. One more minute. My father's about to pop up. He's walking through crazy. Dinosaur, what did I just say? There he goes. 30 seconds left. I stole it! Let's see if I have just as bad as the game. Right, it's up. And this oh! That's kind of tricky. Everything hurts. Upo, why are you going after the ring? There's a whole team fight here. Oh, I guess I gotta burn it. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. We're winning that game because those are the games I hate the most. When we're like, we have such a huge game. You know, we're waiting for saying like, are you winning? Were you winning the game that you lost? Because that's frustrating. To win or lose a winning game. Alright, let's go back to the I guess I'll tell them. And the game at over.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
That's 6-3. Alright, that's the W. Yeah, the big throw when everybody, your father pops up and your whole team just panics. Then nobody knows what to do. Ultra Class 2! You want to join? Okay, but there is like a latency, so you know whatever's happening on stream already happened like 3 minutes ago. So I'm not exactly like live, but we can run a game. Alright, so you see the lobby ID. It's 6246973. So you're gonna go back to the lobby and you're gonna go for the lobby search here. And you're gonna type in the 8-digit ID. There you go, perfect. Alright, let's get to it. Good to have you. We got a game right away. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay. So I could pick Mountain Star here. Yeah, pretty long. Okay. The meteor shower? Alright, we got long range, we got mid range, we got close range. Oh, they got the battle pass right here. Okay, so they don't have like crazy like big AoE moves here. So Greninja is great, but even I could admit Greninja has one of the worst hold on. I mean, they got the blue bag. So, you know, they put some time into this character. My ability makes it harder for me to tell. Get him, Froakie. He XP'd his way out of here. That means he can still there. Darn. Oh, they're out of here. Freeze. stay down there. Alright. Alright, I do have the Ice Fang. Bottom's not looking so great. I don't know what our Greninja is doing, but I'm just gonna rotate down. I'll be there soon. Nah, you're right. Yeah, a lot of people forget that once Mamoswine uses an Ice Move on the roll, it slows down your ability to go. Probably think about that. I love it when Venusaur does the range of just coming out. Okay, yeah, we're back on there. Got the punish. Alright, cool. Doesn't look like they're doing so bad. Oh, Greninja's solo. They're not paying attention to oh! Get him. Get that berry. Stomping on him. Nice. Okay, good. Let's head to top. Ninja has been holding it down by himself. Oh, they fall. Alright, and now they're gonna go for the Regieleki. Yeah, they're going for the nobody's touching that terrible pocket. We have some XP on the top here, which is a waste. We should be making some good use of our time on it. Okay, Mimics don't look so good. Oh no, we're run. Yeah, Greninja. So Decidueye made good use of the XP on top, and Greninja decided to go on top lane. Gave up thanks to our teammates. So this is what's bad about the double stack when none of us picks the attacker. That means our teammates kind of dictate the entirety of the game because we need them to be on point when it comes to Reggie's Plaza. pressure on the wall. Use his ulti. Have to burn out time. Hang on. Let's wait. Alright, the whole crew's here. So there's one push. Front. Ooh, nice. Nice push. Out. Ninja, what are you doing? We were all there, and we start the fight, and then I look at the map. I should have picked Greninja. That's on me. I put too much faith in you. Okay, so I don't know if this works, but typically when I deal with bad teammates, I just block them and I just hope I never get queued up with them again. So this is just kind of my way to filter all the bad players in there. So let's see, where's that? Yeah, that's one of the pictures. Or not. I still have it. Okay. Alright, we'll try it again. We'll run it back. Let's at least try to get a W together. And I don't know how MVP works, but it really strokes people's egos. It's most often the person who does the worst gets MVP for some freaking reason. They like to leverage that. I did so bad. Why did I do that? Let's see what we got Hopefully the AC isn't too bad. Okay, cool. We have a defender. I get to play my attacker. I just want to know if Garchomp wants to go mid. Come on, people, pick your paths. Pick your paths. Alright, I don't know what Garchomp wants to do. But we've got Pikachu, Gardevoir, Azumarill, we've got a Slowbro, and Absol. So, pretty well-rounded team. They've got Pikachu, Gardevoir, and Slowbro for CC, so half their team can do crowd control. Do we have crowd control? Sort of, but we have our friend here with Clefable. So I guess I'm going there. Garchomp, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you call me, Garchomp? Toys in the back are spawning. And 15 seconds we're gonna have pop up. And we already lost the female. We already lost. Defender Garchomp, what are you doing? With my little eye and Absol. Needed to frog. Garchomp, please. Please, Garchomp, go to bottom. Please. Thank you, Sleepy. Soften up the Pikachu. Also, a lot of awareness is very scary to me. Oh, we just lost those on top. And I wasn't so hard on bottom. No! It looks like they're gonna break it. Yeah, they're gonna break it. We're just gonna have to go to top. Oh, that's not good. Please don't ulti me. Great work, everybody. They do have a Gardevoir. I don't think she used it yet. Absol in the back. Nice. Oh, there's the ulti that I was afraid of. And yeah, the Garchomp is just being dumb. Garchomp is very silly. They left. Perish. Alright, let's keep. Are they still pushing top? Giant water. Hurry up and take this. Good call, good call. Defending. What are you doing? Sluggo, you jumped the wrong way. Oh, there is no escape apple. Sorry. You went the wrong way, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna go for the wedge electric while you guys push him off. I'm gonna burn this down really quickly. Oh, there's the zoom up there. Garchomp just did a 5v1. Why did he jump in there? I can tell you. Thank you, Zebra. Buy me some time here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to get the Gardevoir. Alright, cool. That was it. That's all I wanted. Oh boy! Absol ulti works. Alright, Garchomp is going crazy again. Yep. Yep, just pressing buttons and thinking that's going to work. Pressing buttons wins games all the time. I mean, at that point, also just if you just want to press A. They're going for the Rayquaza. We gotta go in, we gotta go in, we gotta go in. Oh boy. Hang on, we can still take out their shield. Okay, yeah, we're sure. Oh, come on, we got 3 volts on 5. Just end the game. Save us 2 minutes. RNG was not on our side. You guys get him? Alright, we got 40 minutes. they're just gonna defend at this point. I guess I'll take a KO.
Five, four, three, two, one. Time's up.
Not today. I've been KOing Gardevoir that whole game. Okay, let's do one more game. One more try. One more try. He had some pretty bad teammates there. I'm gonna go ahead and block him. Yeah, block. I'm not gonna block Bruce. Bruce actually did pretty well. But yeah, the Garchomp and the Buzzwole kind of were just doing their own thing. They didn't call any lanes. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to go middle. And Garchomp just kind of takes middle. Alright. We'll give this one more try. One more try. Okay. Somebody there we go. Moonlight. Well, let's see. Hopefully somebody picks a defender. That's the problem. Like, if we don't have, like, bulky Pokemon that need that sustainability, then, you know, maybe we shouldn't play. Oh, we have a supporter. Okay, cool. And they're going for a defender. Alright, and we have Caesar. Yeah, I think Moonlight would be great. Yeah, this is looking good. Okay. I haven't seen Lucario in a while, so I'm a little iffy about the Lucario. So who wants to go middle? I'll pick bottom. Just to let them know that I don't mind just leaning. Oh, the Caesar wants to lean. Oh, yeah, okay, so I'll do that. You want to lean or not? Caesar, what are you going to do? Follow lane. I think he's going mid because he went. Yeah, let's go bottom together because Caesar took off weights for band. I saw that, so I think he was adjusting for. Well, that's. Yeah, I think they're adjusting for the middle one. So I'm gonna go to the bottom lane. Well, they got the mammal swine. They're ready to commit the mammal crimes. Two defenders. We're dealing with two defenders here. You go. We gotta get this one. Sugar face. Okay, I'm gonna go for the EXP because they're missing somebody on the bottom. It's just score by himself. So just go for the EXP. Alright, let's back up. Alright, well, I know you want to dodge. So. Oh, watch out, sword. Caesar's here to help you. Ooh, barely made it. Hungry frog. Alright, here they come. far, so good. Woo. Let's get to level 7 with this. I don't think we went for middle. I'll go ahead and check. You can stay back here. Oh, yeah, nobody went for middle. Now let's just ow. Avenge me. Alright, cool. Let's go back to bottom lane. That squirrel is probably gonna... Yep, there goes the sword and the squirrel. You just slash. See you, buddy. Come fight me. Fight me over here. Come on, fight me over here. I just gotta walk all the way back home. See if I can grab it there. Looks like they're all left. Run us really quickly. Let's head to top one. Unfortunately, only us three got the boss. Backline. Everybody's in this bush. Coming in. Alright, so far so good. Looking great so far. They're gonna need help on bottom. Caesar's finding the whole team by himself. You madman. No, come back, come back. Come back, come back. Let's ambush them. Caesar, please. Hide in the shadows. Okay. Let's do this. Everybody's attacking. I'm trying not to do. Leave me alone. Ah. Push it. Let's push it. Push it. I have ulti. Okay, push forward. They left Cinderace behind to deal with that. back here, Milton. Stuck. Got that mean look. I can actually split here and go for a dunk. Oh, never mind. Why is that Cinderace is kind of by himself? Get rid of Cinderace. Hi-ya! No way! I'm already gone. Don't panic. We got rid of the Mewtwo. Hopefully Lucario checks. Oh, you gotta go on top of the freaking Aegislash. I'm not gonna make any time. Oh, I made it! Let's go! Yes! Okay, now we got a minute. Let's go dunk. Let's hope the C's are up. Okay, Mewtwo knows their whole team knows where we're at. We're gonna split. Just be looking, please. That's it, now we got it. Nice. Come on, Lucario, with the 50 dunk. Yes! 100 points! Let's go! Hopefully that's enough for a W here.
Time's up.
Oh man, I really hope we won that one. I really hope we won that one. And so close. So close. So close. But everybody did very well. I can't even complain. I can't even complain. The Mewtwo got in. The Mewtwo stole it. So kudos to the Mewtwo. But it was a good game. It was a good game. I can't really complain. I can't really complain. But now I'm back in Ultra Quest 3. I can complain about that. Okay. Alright, GG's. So unfortunately, EXO, we couldn't get a win together. But maybe next time. This won't be the last time I'll be playing Unite on stream. So, but thanks for playing with me. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna switch to, we're gonna go ahead and switch to the whole art portion of the stream here. So I wanna go ahead and get some sketches done. But yeah, nice meeting you. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll play again another time. Yeah, and if you want to hang out for the second part of the stream, now I'm not making anything crazy today. I'm just kind of doing like figure drawings, just to get into the practice and the swing of things before I start doing some big illustrations. artists are the same way. We have to get our hours of practice in. Which is why I'm streaming it, right? Because I'd rather practice with some company than practice on my own. Which is what I normally do. It gets kind of long. I did it for like a whole year. I just kind of figured, you know what? Why not just stream it? But of course, there are certain studies that I can't do on stream. So I just kind of say that one for myself. But I'm not studying today, I'm just practicing what I know. So that's the difference today. Okay. So that's all the dailies. Okay, so I will be right back. I just gotta hook everything up, so I'm gonna hit the be right back screen, which includes a slideshow of a couple of artworks I've done with a little bit of music. So, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Enjoy that. See you later. back. Let's go ahead and plug this in. Oh, thanks, Exo. That's such lovely comments. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get rid of my character here. And yeah, we've got Clip Studio open. Alright, so. Hey, welcome back. Yes, I have returned and I'm ready to draw. Let's get my pencil. So, you know, nothing crazy. Again, I'm just gonna do like some figure drawing. So I've got my references out. What do I use? So what's in front of you right here is Clip Studio. As you can see up here, Clip Studio Paint. So I'm using Clip Studio. I've never was, you know, an Adobe fan. They, you know, Adobe rules the market, and everyone kind of has to use it, right? It's the industry standard. But I just didn't like how I had to download several different programs to do several different things. It was just really annoying. And in the beginning, I only did like black and white art. It's like, you know, I always drew in black and white and grays and tones, kind of like, you know, what you see in comics. So I never really colored. So I was seeking out like other programs because I wasn't asking for much, right? And you know, but then Clip Studio came out, and you know, I was aiming to become like a manga artist or something, you know, something of the sort, you know, just draw comics. And Clip Studio was designed exactly for that. So then I decided to get the program, and I got on it, and it made it super easy. I had all the tools I needed to start making comics, and that's exactly what I started doing. I started making comics. So I, you know, I do have a webcomic on Webtoon Canvas that I do create, and some of those characters were featured in the slideshow. And it's called Reborn Daughter. So that's pretty much what I use Clip Studio for, to draw my comic. Yeah, that's pretty much what's in it. And you know, part of the training, if you want to draw comics, is to be able to draw people very, very quickly. So let me see if I can add some audio. Let's see. I have to find it first. There you go. Let's just pop that in here. Where is it? Okay, it's not playing. I put the wrong thing. I should have done this beforehand, but no, I think I put the right one. I don't know why it's not working. Oh well. Oh, because I'm not playing it, that's Let me just check that on the screen. Okay, that sounds about right. You should be able to hear me over the music, so it shouldn't be too loud. But yeah, let me know if the music is drowning my voice out. Yeah, so let me just lower it a little bit more. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so I do have a clock. I'm gonna have a timer, and I'm gonna time myself for 5 minutes. And the reason why is because I want to train myself to be able to just get the shapes in the form, right? And not get too distracted. Okay. So you always want to be able to divide your planes up here. Chin into forehead. There you go, very simple. And now the neck is coming out. And then we have a shoulder here. But before I draw the shoulder, I want to get the whole body first. Because this is how I made a lot of mistakes younger when I was drawing. I would just do it little by little, right? I would have drawn the whole arm here, but then it's like I'm not deciding the whole size, right? And then I'll have like all portions, you know, things, and it will look really weird. But I really want to figure out where the ground is here, so that way everything else kind of comes together, right? Alright, so we're gonna put the knees up here. And then I'm gonna get a line here, because my reference is on a box, so this would have to align here. Okay. Alright, and then we got some toes. Okay, now I can draw the whole arm because I know where the knees are. So bam, so now I can draw the hands because I know the elbow ends somewhere like here. And I know the wrist will end here. And then I know the fingers kind of come up to the foot here. See, and just because I drew the rest of the body, I know where to draw the arm. And that is something that I've learned, you know, going through this whole thing. Oh, hi, Angel. Thanks for coming. How are you doing? Angel on Twitch, by the way. EXO, I am streaming on 2 different platforms at the same time, so. Yeah, that was something I used to do. Are you playing Phasmo? I've never played that game, but I've seen you guys stream it before. That game, you're looking around, looking for people, looking for like ghosts and stuff, right? And I think like it uses your mic or something. Phasmo. It's like one of those scary games. Cool. But yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for the follow. I just felt like it was only appropriate to follow back. Okay, my 5 minutes are almost up here. Draw little eyes. Okay. 5 minutes are up. So let's move on to a different pose. Okay. So I'm going to start my clock again. Alright, and we're just going to do this again. So I'm boxing things in again because I want to kind of tell myself where things lie in the plane here. So now I can draw a chin here because I know the head is looking down, and you know, if I wanted to draw the hair, right, the forehead would be here, and then I can find the ears here and connect it with the jaw. Let's just put some eyes in here. But let's draw the body, because this is what I'm here for, not to draw faces. But body's here. Okay. Now that I've got these shoulders situated here, let's do this egg for the rib cage. Hang on, this is not making sense to me. I did the egg wrong. This is more like... First goes in here. And we've got the back muscles. And now here's where the stomach would be. Now we're gonna go into hips, which could be a box. Okay, I've got a whole leg in front here. And I've got a other leg here. I'm gonna box in the knees. Just create the box. Just to help myself see where the knees are. Okay, and then these legs are going over one another. Alright, and now let's finish off the arms last. I tend to do arms last because it's just a lot easier. You know, this part of the body takes great importance. I'm going to color in red actually. This is the important part to get, for me at least. And then after that, the limbs are just kind of like, you know, because everything's attached to the body. So if you get like the you know, the center of the body wrong, then everything else would follow, right? Theoretically. So you know, just think of it like, you know how we do PEMDAS in math. There's like a order of operations. Same thing, kind of. I kind of do the same thing with art. Oh, I was talking too much. I ran out of time. All right, let me just finish the last arm then. Checking here. All right. Now let's move on to another pose. Or maybe I should draw a panda. Let me stop. Okay, 5 minutes. So we got a side profile here. The thing about the side profile is that your cranium is a bit more like squarey than we would like to think. There you go. So drawing a circle is just not the way to do it. Alright. twist here. Maybe I do this a little too high. Okay. All right. This changes a bit. That's my 5 minutes. Neat. Alright, let's put some hair on this head. Alright, next pose. Okay, we can do this one. This one reminds me of I can't remember any of these characters' names, but I was playing Persona last night. One of the characters had like the Lusei pose, I would say. She's always holding her arms in the back. Let's draw the core though. Way too high. The rib cage splits at about like a third. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that was way too long. Okay. Yeah, it's back mostly. All right, we've got the D. So we're chilling. Making some artwork with some chill vibes. Okay, the heel of the foot, we can see it here. Okay, so now that I've created the body, let's go ahead and make the arms. So I've got some time to draw these fingers. Okay, that's pretty much it for the most part. Oh, 5 minutes are up. Oh, I like this pose. I'll do this one next. Reminds me of a mermaid. Yeah, you know, it's like one of those things where which is why, like, you know, you'll always see like artists tell you, hey, do a warm-up before you actually do the work. But like, yeah, once you start pushing your brain to be a little more cognitive, right, you're getting stuff down, they start to you know, it starts to become easier. So warming up is a real thing. So like anytime I work on anything, I kind of sit here and I just draw. I do some figure drawing to warm up. To really remind my brain where everything is, right? How all the forms are. And, everybody has like their own way of doing things. People have their tools. I'm pretty traditional in the sense where I like creating the forms like from thin air. I'm not a big fan of using like 3D models, but I'm not against it. I think they're extremely useful. I just personally don't like it. I just don't. And also because I don't want to say I'm not tech savvy, but it's just I have a hard time just even understanding how to put the 3D models together. That I did it once. Well, not once, but I've attempted to draw off of a 3D model before, and I realized I spent way more time trying to get the model to pose in the way that I wanted to pose versus and I just thought to myself, man, if I just like kind of did it from scratch, I think it would have just been a lot faster, but that's just how it is for me. See, so this pose is very interesting because of this part right here in the waist. It's this part here because this reference, my model here is twisting her body like so over here. And I need to create this plane. This is a side plane here. Yeah. And the hips are definitely like this. I started this one up here. Right, yeah. And then I'm pretty sure it goes down like that. You're gonna start to see why I said this pose reminds me of a mermaid. The ankle's here. Let's get the ankle first. There you go. My 5 minutes are up. Okay. we got fingers going down here. If you're wondering what this is hair being pulled from the head. And now let's make this hair really wavy because she's in the water. Let's give her flippers. This is actually a mermaid. Okay. Enough having fun with that. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this one. Alright, another 5-minute sketch. Oh, hey Mo. On YouTube. Welcome back. How are you today? Doing good. I've got the playlist this time, so now we really having some chill vibes for the art stream. But you know, I was going to play Pokemon, the trading card game earlier today, but the program is on maintenance, so couldn't test out Greninja today. But I did get to test out Greninja on Unite. So we played Unite earlier. Over here was Exospace, who joined me. Didn't leave me out here solo queuing. Yeah, our last game was so close. It was so close. We almost came back from Rayquaza. So let me use a circle here. Perfect circle. Bam. To figure out where to put this, where to end this. There we go. Okay, so it's like right here, so I'm gonna get rid of the circle. You know, and that's the, you know, little advantages we get when we have the digital tools versus like having to use a real ruler. Well, I wouldn't say I'm competitive, but you know, I'm alright. But, you know, Unite does have prize support now, just like Pokemon TCG. So... But I think the split for Unite, you only get like, what, 20,000 I think, or $15,000? I can't remember. Like for each teammate, so you're a team of 5 and each of you guys get like $15,000, I think. Don't quote me on that. But you can always look it up on the Pokemon site. You know, they literally have all the prizes listed from the Pokemon site. I just know that for the trading card game, you get $50,000. Don't mind that. That was just the timer telling me it's been 5 minutes. I think I said that if you're talking about like in response to what you said, you know, I was saying I don't think I'm that competitive. You know, I just kind of, if I was competitive, I would be playing with all the best Pokemon, right? But I just mostly play Greninja because he's my favorite, and I also like Ice types, so I just play all the Ice type Pokemon, like Mamoswine. You know, Ninetales was another pick I had when I first picked up the game. And I was also talking about prize support, where I don't remember how much money you would earn from Unite, but I think it's like 15,000 per player out of your five-man squad. Something like that. I'm just putting these lines here because it's stretchy. Okay. Next one. Well, I mean, you know, you should always check you should always check to see what happened to Dragonite, right? Because, you know, like, they just gave Greninja a buff. So, you know, I kind of stepped away from Greninja for a while and started playing my other ice types like Glaceon and Lapras and whatnot. But then they gave Greninja, they buffed Greninja. They I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, they buffed him. They buffed Smokescreen. They buffed his power, so he does more damage. Greninja does more damage, and they changed Greninja's Unite. It does less damage now, but the charge is faster. So like you can literally watch like the VOD of me playing Greninja, and I probably did like 5 ultimates in one game. Like that's how often I get the giant shuriken now. And it's great because when you do when you do a Unite, you get buffs. So I just do it for the buffs, and then I just kind of combo it with the X attack. And the reason why is because, and you'll see from the games that we just played earlier too, like Greninja just doesn't have any good escape options, which is what I don't like about Greninja right now. If we're gonna get a buff for Greninja in Unite, I would love to have an escape option, because now Greninja's not an assassin by any means. I think the assassin classes are the ones who should get the, you know, get in, get out type, you know, strategies and builds. So Greninja is not an assassin, but you know, Greninja's a ninja, right? And you know, I kind of want him to feel like one, even though he isn't. So it would be nice if I had a good escape option, because most of the time once I get hit with like 1 CC, I'm just trapped and I just can't get out, and double team does nothing. Smokescreen doesn't save me. X speed doesn't save me, which is why I stopped using it, and I started using X attack now, because it's just like the only use I have for X speed is to chase somebody down, and that's pretty much it. But yeah, he's a ninja, so I should be able to escape stuff, but you know, his double team only brings out 2 clones, which is controlled by AI, and you know, they're very easy to spot. And he doesn't get any iframes for it either. So I have a lot of moments where I would do Shadow Clone, and and no clones come out because they hit me while I was doing Shadow Clone, trying to escape. But yeah, Greninja. The Greninja buff I want is not more attack power, rather just more defense. I want to be able to escape and survive longer. I mean, Greninja does get, you know, his time. You know, it's time to shine. When we had Battle Bond Greninja in Sun and Moon, that was fun. That was crazy. And you know, and then they nerfed him. So, and it's just one of those things where it's like you had to be there, right? Like if you didn't grow up with Sun and Moon and you didn't experience Ash's Greninja with Battle Bond, then you missed out. Well, I think it's fair. You know, I could be wrong, but I remember the last time I checked for the most popular Pokemon in Japan, it's Charizard followed by Greninja. So, Greninja is pretty much the the next Charizard in a way, right? If we had like a second contender to Charizard, it would be Greninja. And I believe the third most popular Pokemon is Lucario. And then it's like Pikachu and then some evolutions. Charizard is similar to Vegeta. In what way? You mean by like popularity or just by personality? Personality? I kinda see it. I don't think I agree 100%, but I kind of see it. You hurt my Ash. Catch him. Nobody hurts him but me. I can agree with that. Yeah. Because it wasn't just Ash that Charizard treated it like that, right? The other Pokemon as well, Charizard wasn't exactly so friendly. And now the arms, which we always save for last. No, it's not for my webtoon. But it's part of what, leads to the creation of the webtoon, right? So, if I was making my webtoon, I would need some sort of prior knowledge if I wanted to create a scene, right? And this is kind of where it all comes from. So like if I wanted to like draw a character, so like when you're drawing a comic, right, there's deadlines, right? I was doing it bi-weekly, so if I had to draw like 50 different scenes, right, then I have to draw 50 different bodies, and I would have to do it fairly quickly if I wanted to make it on time. So how do we draw bodies very quickly? Well, we practice. So so this is part of the process. So when I do work on a comic and it's like, the character is sitting down, when I'm drawing the character, I'm remembering these poses that I'm drawing. It just kind of comes up in my head. I'm like, oh wait, I draw something like this before. Then my brain just it just kind of recollects everything that I put down on the sketch, and then I just kind of go from there. And most of it is just using what I've studied and learned and putting into practice. So when I do go back to making more episodes, I would have to do something like this beforehand as a warm-up, just to kind of remind myself, how do I build the body, right? How is everything connected? If I wanted my character to move in such and such way, right? How will I build that together from thin air? Which is like my goal ultimately, right? I want to be able to like draw it without a reference in thin air, which takes a lot of practice and a lot of prior knowledge, right? We need an extensive library of, just practicing and drawing poses to even do something like that. Well, you gotta put in the hours, you gotta put in the reps. And you also have to learn as well, because I'm not just copying, right? Because as you can see, I'm using boxes, I'm using techniques and strategies that I've learned to find all of these shapes and all the forms here. The landmarks, right, is another way to say it. I'm able to look at this reference and say, okay, the lake's here, right? But I'm gonna look a little deeper and say, okay, well, I know that the bone is here, right? I know that there's like a little shape here where the knee bends, and then I know that the femur bone is gonna go all the way over here, right? And then I know this is gonna connect over here, and then I know the bone's like this over here, right? And then it curves up like that. See, so like I can essentially just draw the skeletal forms that's in her body right now, the skeleton, right? And then I can go from there with the skeleton. And then, funny thing about the feet, it's mostly bones. But yeah. You know, and just kind of break it down, you know, and yeah, and you know, this is the spine, which is, the spine is biggest at the lowest part because, you know, that's supporting, and then the spine gets smaller and smaller and smaller as we go up to the head. But yeah, so it's those kind of things that I learn, and you know, I just kind of keep that in mind whenever I'm drawing for a reference, and I'm just constantly like thinking about these things as I'm drawing and copying my reference. And just kind of, so part of it's like kind of taking it and breaking it down to smaller pieces and then just reshaping it, which is something I don't do often. That's one thing I have to practice more. It's this idea where you and I've seen, I don't know if anybody here has taken an art course, but I've taken some art courses, and there are some common, I'm gonna say common because you know, a lot of people recommend doing these exercises. So you'll see these exercises like pretty much in most courses, but it's supposed to train your ability to your cognitive ability to move stuff around. So, and that's something I don't do often enough. But, you know, hang on, let me finish the sketch and then I can just kind of show you what I mean. So the idea is to take a sketch like this, right? And then you want to move it as if it's in front of you. So then I would make a new layer, right? And then I would say, okay, you know what? I want this arm to move higher. So then I have to think about if I moved it higher, what moves with it, right? It would probably look something like this. Okay, that's the 5 minutes. But yeah, it would probably look something like this, where, you know, the deltoids go higher, right? And now the chest has to move up with it as well. And then I have to think about, you know, all the muscles that go into the armpit, into the back, and how it's all stretching from this location, right? And then we've got the elbow, and then, you know, the elbow will be here, right? If you take your own arm and you raise your arm, you'll see that your elbow kind of ends over your head, right? So the elbow's here, it's over the head. And then, you know, let's say she has a fist now. So then you would just do a fist. Or I would do a fist here, right? And then you also have to consider when you're doing these as well, you gotta consider, well, where's the perspective, right? Because the horizon line is here. So, you know, this will probably be you know, where the form kind of goes into the horizon line, right? And since it's above the horizon line, you see the bottom of the hand and all that other stuff. You know, all the math mumble jumble that goes behind all that stuff. So, but yeah, so let me go ahead and start again. But yeah, but this exercise is something I don't do enough. I typically just kind of sketch it and then I just move on. But this is something I have to do more to increase my cognitive functions when I'm, you know, drawing 2D characters in a 3D space. That's something that I need to do more. But yeah, and then you just kind of like move it around. And when you move it around, you're forcing your brain to think about all the little mechanisms that move in the body. But in order to do that, you need to learn about the body. You need to learn about, you know, all of these little mechanisms that work, right? Because if you don't know how it works, then you can't really imagine it correctly in your mind. Otherwise, you're just kind of making stuff up. Let me see. I can redraw anything I've learned before, but not fingers tilting. Fingers tilting. You mean like just moving your fingers? Like if I had like Like if I had a hand here, you mean like just kind of, you know, moving this like up? Right? Is that what you mean? Well, remember, it's not about drawing the actual thing. It's about understanding it, and that is one key thing that, you know, really changed the way I drew things. And I guess that's just how my mind works, because I also understand that everybody's mind is different. We all learn differently, and we all have a different way of approaching things. But at least for me, I have to learn how things work in order to draw it. So, you know, so fingers, it's like, you know, you have the hand. I've learned to draw it like this. You know, you do a box, and you know, if you actually look at your fingers, where the knuckle is, that's pretty much the half point. Like if you put out your hand and look at the back of your hand and find your knuckles in the back of your hand, which you can find if you close your fist, you're gonna see that your whole hand, you can divide it in half. So if I took this, copy and paste, and I put it like this, right? Then the middle finger is your longest finger. That's the height of the middle finger. And then the index, your index fingers, like if I drew the nail here, here's a nice little tip that I've learned. Where where the nail starts, that's actually where your other finger over here is. So if you actually hold out your hand and you look at it, you're gonna see that the end of your finger, and this, hold on, the thumb is on this side, by the way, so we know what finger I'm talking about. But yeah, if you actually look at your finger, you're gonna see that it ends at the end of the where the fingernail begins, right? And then the other finger, your ring finger, is just slowly under that one. And then it's, now you have like 3 different parts, and the pinky is where that joint is for your ring finger. Okay, and then you just kind of divide everything by thirds. But, you know, it kind of follows this arc, right? Kind of following this arc here. But yeah, when you're imagining it tilting, just kind of remember where the joints are, and then you just kind of do it appropriately, right? And just also remember where the knuckles are as well, because here's a big thing that I've learned that really changed the way I look at fingers. If you look at your hand, there's a webbing in the front of your hand, right? So if I took the hand and just took it out, this is here, right? Just for the sake of it. So like, the knuckles are here, right? And then if I took this line and extended here, if you turn your hand around, the palm kind of shows you that, oh wait, your fingers start here. Your fingers start here. Right? Yeah, there it is. This is where I can use this up here. Okay. Yeah, your fingers kind of start here. And yeah, you've got this webbing on your palm. And that's what throws a lot of people off. Your knuckles are still here. The knuckles are still here. But on the front of your hand, the webbing kind of makes you believe that your knuckles are up here. So when people are drawing hands, they kind of always forget that. And they just kind of assume that, you know, there is nothing in the front, and then the hand kind of works in this mechanical way where it would bend where the knuckles bend. But you've got to take into account the webbing that's in the front. That's why, like, if you did like a closed fist, right? Like, you know, I would include, like, at least where the pinky is, there's always this bump here, right, before we go, and that's the webbing, that's, you know, and then the knuckles will be down here, well, at least the pinky, right, and then we'll have the other knuckles up here, the bigger knuckles that kind of go higher, sort of play with your fist, OP here, but yeah, it's the webbing here that you would generally see in specific angles. But It's just all. It's all awareness. It's all. That's all it really is. You just got to be aware of what's there, and then when you're drawing it, you just apply all that, rather than just copy. So hopefully that helps the next time you draw a hand and you're moving the hand around. Just kind of remember the mechanisms, how it works, because you know your fingers move from the muscles, but there's also some webbing that's on the front of your hand. You know, and don't be afraid. Hands, I don't. So I understand hands are hard. Now, me personally, hands were never too difficult, but that's because one of the you know, I grew up drawing a lot of Dragon Ball Z. But aside from Dragon Ball Z, I grew up drawing a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog, and Sonic has some huge hands. So I always had to draw his hands, so I just kind of like got used to it. So, you know, at least for me, hands weren't always like a big deal, but I understand why it's hard to draw. I just drew big hands all the time. So, you know, so for me, I got over it very, very soon. But even though I was drawing all of those hands, no, you're not distracting me. I'm here to draw. And that's what I just did. Even if I'm just drawing something to like explain things, that's perfectly fine. So don't worry about it, you know? I just kind of, you know, I did a little practice of drawing fingers up hook, because I'm doing bodies right now, you know? So don't worry about that. But yeah, so it's just kind of like, I got used to drawing hands all the time, thanks to Sonic the Hedgehog. But even though I drew Sonic's hand, yeah, sure, no problem. Even though I drew Sonic's hand all the time, I didn't understand how the whole thing worked. I just kind of drew what was in front of my face, and then I just kind of rinse and repeat it there. But, you know, if you really want to draw anything, like by command, you have to understand how it works. Which, again, for me, learning this stuff, that was a big game changer. Because that was something I was always, I don't know about you guys, but that was something I was always frustrated with. You know, it's like, yeah, sure, maybe I can draw something nice, but I just copied it, right? I would have to look at something and copy it, but I wanted to draw something like by command. I wanted people to tell me, hey, like, draw me Naruto. And I want to be able to do it. But I couldn't do it. I would have to get a picture, a reference, but I can only draw the reference in front of me. I couldn't like draw Naruto doing something cool, right? Or any character for that matter, right? Like I drew Goku a lot, but I couldn't draw Goku doing anything I wanted him to do. That's what I wanted. So that's what I was kind of looking for. Too much muscle here. There you go. Whew. Okay, now we got the arm. So again, I always do the arms last. Just because the priority should always be your the body here, the torso. Alright, so we're gonna move on to the next set. There we go. Alright, and let's start drawing some males. Which is like bigger torso, smaller waist. That's the general rule. Okay. Okay, now the playlist is resetting. Which I believe the playlist is like an hour long. hear you. I hear you. All right. Let's go to the next pose. All right, let's hit the clock. Now this one's got some flow to it. Hey, welcome back. Mystery murder game. What kind of game are you? What game is that? Can't think of one off the top of my head. Mystery murder. Roblox is a mystery murder game? Question mark? What would MM2 be? Never heard of that game. Murder Mystery 2. Don't think I've ever played that one before. No, oh, sorry. No, I actually haven't. I don't think I've played Roblox ever. I've heard of Roblox, but I've never played it. Best gaming years are 2016 to 17. What was I doing 2016? I wasn't playing games 2016 through 17, so I guess I can't agree. I know 2017, I went to school. So I've just been studying and just doing work. And I was also working at a part-time job. So I wasn't really playing video games. I was just kind of grinding it out during those years. Until I eventually graduated 2020. Thanks to COVID. Gave me some free classes and stuff. But yeah, I can't agree that they're the best gaming years because I wasn't playing games at the time. And this arm, I made too big. And that's my advantage. This digital art, I can just resize things, but can't do that IRL. So, if I had a piece of paper, I would have been very angry because I would have to erase that whole thing. And I would have left some nasty looking marks. But if I had to say prime days for gaming, where my opinion stands on that, I would say my favorite time to play games was way back when we had secrets in the games. And what do I mean by secrets? Like, there was a time where video games did exist, but the internet didn't have any resources for the games. So if you played, you could play like 24 hours in a game, right? You could put 24 hours in your game, and you thought you saw everything that the game had to offer. You beat the game, right? You ran around a little, and things were cool, and you thought that was it. But then you come to school, and some kid says, "Oh yeah, did you fight that secret boss?" And you're like, "What secret boss?" Like back in Kingdom Hearts 1, there was, you can fight Sephiroth, right? But nobody really knew that. Nobody really knew that. I would go to school, and I would say I beat Kingdom Hearts. And they said, "Did you fight Sephiroth?" And I'm like, "What? What do you mean Sephiroth? Sephiroth's in the game? You could fight Sephiroth?" And that gave some games magic. Like magic that you wouldn't believe. There was just, if you explored, you did a little bit more in the video game, you could find things. And when you did find things, they were special because only you and your friend group knew, right? You couldn't go online and see that everybody else did it. Everybody else found it. Everyone else discovered these things. They were just these little gems in all the video games that were out in the early 20,000s. Yeah, and, in all those games that were out, there was just like this magic behind the video games. And once you found one secret, it's like every game you play, you want to like play the post game. You want to explore a little bit more. And that made games so much more interesting, so much more fun for me. That was something I really enjoyed. Like in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, I remember being in my class and me and my friends were trying to figure out how do we get access to the Reggie Rock and Reggie Ice and Reggie Steel, right? Because we knew they existed. We were looking in the Pokedex, right? And we're like, yeah, we're missing some Pokemon. Oh, they're in these caves. But how do we open the caves? You know, and then we eventually had to socialize a bit more, meet some other kids in the school that got the sauce, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, yeah, you know, you need this Pokemon called Relicanth. Did you find it? There's like a 30% chance in this specific place. And then once you catch that Relicanth, you need to get a whale lure. And then, you know, it was just cool. It was really fun trying to discover these things. But now that no longer exists, now there's just way too much information on the internet. So it's like if you wanted to go into a game and find the secret, you know, you could just look it up and save yourself some time, which is convenient. You know, as an adult, I prefer, you know, having access to it by choice, right? But it's just as a kid, that was just way more better. It was a lot more fun. But you know, I have younger friends that game as well, and for me, it's just sad to see that, you know, they'll play a game and they get stuck, and then they just look up a YouTube video, and you know, and they get past whatever point they're in at the game, you know, and that's just what everybody does. You know, you don't know what to do with the game, look it up, and that's it. There's no struggle, there's no figuring it out for yourself. I used to, you know, I'm like the older brother, right? And my younger brother and my younger cousins in the family, they would play a video game and they will get stuck, and they wait until the next time they visit my family, or, you know, or my brother would just tell me, they'll just say, hey, you know, Tario, you know, I can't beat this level and I need help. Help me beat this level. And I have to sit down, learn the game, and play it, right? And try to beat the level for them, and they will watch me play. And it was just an exciting time in the room because everyone's counting on me to beat the level that was very difficult for them to beat. You know, and maybe that happens, you know, today, right? But, you know, these were just kind of some very cool moments in the past that I don't think we really have anymore. You know, and now we have, like, you know, now we have streaming, right, as well, which is what I'm doing right here. So I am one of those people that I don't have time to play a game, but if I'm like at work and I could sit down and watch something, right, I would watch somebody stream a game that I'm interested in rather than play the game myself, right? So that's another thing that, you know, we kind of do these days with all the technology and advances that we've gotten in the video game world. But no, yeah, so that era that I was talking about, you know, because I couldn't put my finger on it because I can't exactly remember what that, but it was just the era where games had secrets. And games were full games, by the way. There was no DLC. So these, you know, these developers made the games and they gave us bonus content. Like, you know, but it was hush-hush content. Like, it was like, they threw it in there and we had to explore the game and find it ourselves. And that was a very, very beautiful thing. It was a very, very beautiful thing. And for me, that was the best era of video games. I'm not too into the whole infinite game, the infinite free game thing. Like, you know, I like Pokemon Unite. It's a great game. But again, I'm not into free games that you kind of play forever. So, just because I guess I was used to growing up with video games that, you know, you would finish it and you would be done. It was an experience and you had the experience and then you move on to the next game, right? But now that games are free, ooh, my 5 minutes are up. Alright. We just got the arms. But now that games are free, and there is no end, right? Yeah. You just kind of keep playing until, you know, you get bored of it, I guess. But there's no incentive to stop, and there's every incentive to keep playing. So I kind of skip out on it, you know. Like gacha games are really popular now. I had a lot of my friends say, yeah, you know, you should play Genshin Impact. We like Genshin Impact. And I looked at the game and I said, you know what? I would have loved this game if I was still a child. But I don't have time to, you know, play this game forever with you guys. So we're going to have to pass on that. But that's, you know, that's my little hot take about video games, you know, today. But I do love me my Pokemon, so I make little exceptions for, you know, games like Pokemon Unite. Pokemon TCG Live is based on an actual card game, right? So, you know, it's technically a game that you play forever, but, you know, it's a tabletop game that I play in real life, so I don't mind playing the digital version and putting some time into that as well when I'm like on a commute or whatever, right? Or I typically play it, you know, before I do anything, just to critically think and get my mind, you know, running. Okay, move on to the next one. Ah, this is an interesting pose. Is Pokemon a generational thing? Genshin is just not my game. I feel disgusted playing it, but respect for everyone. Yeah, I mean, I haven't played it, so I can't really put my 2 cents in. I just watch people play it, and you know, it looks fun. But you know, gacha games are designed to it's either you do. It's designed for all ages, and what I mean by that is, it's you got to give up 2 currencies. It's either your money or your time. So if you're a child, all you have is time to give up. So you're gonna spend a lot of time on the game, right? If you're very young. But if you're an adult, you don't have time. So you use your money that you're spending your time getting, right? In order to play this game somewhat optimally. But that's why I sit with the free to play. But because I'm free to play, you know, I can never play optimally unless I put some money in, right? But on that same note, I don't put too much time into the game just because I understand the design. So you don't actually see these muscles on my reference. I'm just doing this from memory because I'm trying to. Back muscles are very hard. I always try to take the opportunity to remember where they are because there's a lot. There's a lot of muscles back here, man. It's a very hard thing to learn. Now normally there's a gap here, but because of this man's position, you know, we're gonna follow the spine. Well, the muscle that's around the spine, right? Okay. And now we just go down here. New games are pay for getting girls, sadly, not even males. I guess it depends on the game, but yeah, I guess most of the time, if the demographic is mostly going to be males, then yeah, they're just trying to get, you know, cute girls, right? I know that I was, first gacha game I ever played was Fire Emblem Heroes, so I was a big fan of that one. And everybody that I know that wanted to play it was like, you know, yeah, I just want to pull for my wife, you know. And then, you know, I hit a point where I was like, shouldn't you be pulling for like strong units that'll help you beat the maps? But then I've come to realize that they purposely design all the best units to be the girls. So, oh. So that's like, oh, oof. I guess I got no choice but to collect waifus. Waifu simulator. So now I just kind of only open Fire Emblem Heroes just to, you know, whenever I do find out that there's a banner with my, I love, my favorite Fire Emblem is Awakening. That's my favorite series. So whenever we have a Fire Awakening banner, I just kind of log in and, you know, take all the gems that I've saved up by logging in here and there and just try to pull, you know, some Awakening heroes. I do log in every once in a while, try, you know, just to keep up, but you know, the meta, they always change. Like something like this, the muscle structure, something like that. The race is always a little fuzzy for me. Do I like School Bus Graveyard? I don't know what that is. So I guess the answer would be no, if I don't know what it is. If I had to make an adjustment here, I think I made this like a little too high. Oh, it's a webtoon. No, I haven't seen School Bus Graveyard. But should I add that to my list? Are you recommending this webtoon to me? Here's a fun one. I mean, by the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? We're reading stories, you know? So I don't mind the art as long as... So the thing about art is that it just has to be able to convey what they want to convey. So I only have a problem with art if I don't know what I'm looking at. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like legible, where you know, I understand what's going on in the scene, I understand if the character is happy or sad, that kind of thing, then I can read it for sure. I'm not into like the super hyper detailed artwork for comics, because I don't think comics should be that detailed, especially as someone who works on it by myself. Like, there's just too much time. This is no way. Why would I make 100 chapters and make them super detailed, right? By myself. That's crazy. Especially if the story is bad. So that's something I've learned in the industry. It's more about the story than the art. So, and obviously there's, you know, and there are talented artists out there that kind of prove that wrong, but they're the minority. But most of the time, you're going to be focused on story. So, you know, you don't have, when it comes to art, you don't have to worry about that. For me, I like a good story. Okay, hang on. I'm skipping some steps here. Hang on. story is like a real life nightmare. You feel the pain, but it's not real. It takes place in a school next to Savannah. So you feel pain, but it's not real pain. Oh, okay, so that's pretty. Well, the mental pain is gonna be real. That's for sure. Now, my geographical skills are not the great. So, well, my geographic knowledge is not the same. So, Savannah. That, I would have to Google that. I hear you. So what is the main character dealing with in this story? Like, are they dealing with monsters? Or they're in a dream that they can't, they're in a nightmare that they can't wake up from? Is it like very spiritual? There's some kind of supernatural phenomenon going here, right? So it's not a slice of life, right? It's not gonna be anything in the romance category, right? So there is going to be some force that is, you know, causing the main character all of this. So some of the muscles actually coming out over here. So this is the bone here. Yeah. And there's the little squishy part that comes out when we fold our arms. Squishy. Okay. Okay. So I've done about, what, 15 poses? And the playlist is about to hit its second cycle. Okay, so yeah, so, you know, we've been here. I've been drawing for about 2 hours. You know, feels pretty nice. Strengthening my mind's ability to create things in a 2D space. So I think that's enough practice for one day. So I'm gonna go ahead and okay, I already stopped the music, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so that's gonna be enough practice for today. And I will continue to practice tomorrow. So I'll be back again. I'm just warming up for a couple of projects that I want to get done for my Patreon, actually, which is I'm planning on doing some behind the scenes work. So, like, you know, you would get to see things like the blueprint for the comic before I even like posted it up and colored everything in, all that cool stuff. Some profiles for the characters with information that I have not yet revealed in the stories. You know, character profiles, you know, just all that cool stuff, you know, all those small little things that I thought was neat when I got into specific manga and anime and stuff like that. So these are small little things that I want to work on, but I just want to kind of practice it up. So yeah, thanks for hanging out again, Mo. Exospace, I don't know if you're still there, but thanks for playing some Unite and hanging out post Unite. for some artwork. Lovely meeting everyone. If you want to see more, if you want to see me again, make sure you like, subscribe on the platform that you're on, because subscribing on YouTube is very different from subscribing on Twitch. So yeah, so my links are on everything. If you want to check out my other stuff, you can go ahead and find the links, and you can find me there, follow me and support me there as well if you want to. I will be back again mañana. I will be playing Pokemon TCG, hopefully, if they're done updating everything. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, let's just take another look at all the I was obviously very distracted for this one, but just kind of getting all these forms in and out. Oh, this was the wish I had that skill. Well, you can get it. And learning, I guess the worst thing about learning about art is understanding that anybody can do it, because in the beginning I thought it was a talent, but it's a skill anybody can obtain if they really try it. I don't know if you've seen there's some popular YouTube that freaking learn how to draw in like 30 days. I forget who it was, but but yeah, it's if you want it, you can go for it, but just make sure you got a lot of time for it, because it takes a lot of time to gain that skill. So what was I saying? Yeah, so let me go ahead and hit the it was PewDiePie. There you go, that dude. But yeah, a lot of people were super impressed, but I'm just here like, yeah, I get it. Right, exactly. And you can do this in any time in your life. So and I really appreciate the love and the support. And thanks again for hanging out, guys. Now, I will be back online in a few on Twitch and Kick, not on YouTube, because I'm going to be playing my first playthrough of Persona 3. I started last night. I'm really loving the game. I just can't stream it on YouTube because it's rated M for mature, and I looked around on YouTube trying to figure out how do I set it so that only 18 people, 18 years or older can watch, and I don't see an option like that, so I don't want to get in trouble, so I'm just going to stick to Kick and Twitch for now until I figure out YouTube a little better. But yeah, if anything, I'll see everybody next time. Much love. Have a great day. Until next time, peace out.